We're behind the scenes at Marketplace
Okay, I'm going to take it from the top.
to take you inside a story
We're going to name names and give results.
like we never have.
I really need someone to talk to me.
It's a story about our story on vitamins and supplements.
All the stuff I'm taking, is it not helping? Where would I be if I didn't take it?
A Marketplace program most of you never saw,
I think we need to cut that down a bit.
with an ending none of us expected.
Canadians spend almost $1.5 billion a year on vitamins and supplements.
The night of November 13th began with our usual telecast in Atlantic Canada. We didn't know it then, but our show contained serious errors.
More than half of this GNC lean shakes protein is spiked.
Then the unimaginable happened in Paris. Terrorist attacks, leaving 130 people dead. The rest of CBC's programming was devoted to tragedy, and the rest of Canada never saw our show that night.
Parisians are off the streets tonight, the city in the grip of fear.
Even though our supplement story wasn't seen by many, it was already out. What you're watching now is a retraction, an explanation, and an apology to you and the companies that were wronged.
I'm Tina Bennett. I live in Pickering, Ontario, and this is my husband, Bruce.
Our original story began like so many we do, with questions from our viewers.
I take fish oil for my heart, and I'm wondering if it's worth the money and worth taking.
You were asking questions about fish oil, vitamin C, and protein powders. And we wondered, are you actually getting what you pay for?
An investigation by New York's Attorney General had found the answer was no when it comes to certain herbal supplements in the U.S.
Only 21% of the products we tested contained the product listed on the label.
Could something similar be happening in Canada? To find out, we packed up our day's worth of shopping. Big names.
This is emergency.
Your favorite brands. And sent them off for independent testing.
Get this stuff shipped.
We sent our protein powder, vitamin C, and fish oil to a leading lab in Michigan, one that has all the credentials you'd want and could trust. FDA registered, scientists with decades of experience, a lab also used by the supplement industry. That lab was chosen by a San Francisco company called Labdoor. It's been backed by highly reputable organizations like the Mayo Clinic.
I wonder what we'll find.
Neil Thanadar is co-founder of Labdoor. He analyzed the lab tests for the vitamins and supplements we bought.
It's amazing how much information is inside of these bottles that we just don't have access to. These are truly the products that you put in and on your body, and so they deserve to have the same level of testing that our pharmaceuticals do.
Labdoor has products tested and makes those results public, posting them on its website to help guide consumers about what's in or not in vitamins and supplements, like ours. The testing Labdoor commissioned for us revealed some fish oil was rancid, and there were other shocking results. Lab tests that we now know are wrong. The first, this vitamin C powder, made by Pfizer.
The emergency product was rated as our worst value of the category. The actual content was at 332 milligrams, not 1,000.
It had 1/3 of the amount of vitamin C it's claiming on the package?
Exactly.
That's it.
Well, not exactly, though we didn't know it then. And there was this protein powder, made by GNC.
What was your most surprising finding?
This product had by far the most evidence of protein spiking of all that we tested today.
Thanadar told us it was mostly filler, a problem in the industry.
A company is using something that looks like protein, but is actually, in most cases, cheaper or simpler to use.
After our talk with Labdoor, we contacted Pfizer and GNC for reaction and interviews.
Hi, I'm Charles Yeager from CBC's Marketplace.
Both companies declined to talk on camera, and as companies often do, they disputed the results. Both stood by their products. Pfizer said the testing methods were wrong.
Canadians are spending a lot of money on protein powder.
GNC said the results didn't make sense. Like we always do, we consulted industry experts and Health Canada. We went to Labdoor for clarification, and with both sides of the story, we felt confident to go to air. That's when our story took an unexpected turn.
After the broadcast, the companies continued to insist our results were wrong. And we found Labdoor couldn't answer one of GNC's key questions about the test results. It was clear we needed to investigate further.
Over the next few weeks, we had different labs test that GNC protein powder. None of them found problems. We were shocked. We decided to retest other products too. Turns out the fish oil was, in fact, rancid.
It's quite a betrayal.
But Labdoor was wrong about another protein powder they said was 8% spiked when it was fine. And it was wrong about low vitamin levels in emergency.
What are people looking for when they go to your site?
How did Labdoor get so much so wrong? With so many questions, we asked Neil Fanadar to meet us in Toronto.
This is the GNC total lean shake 25, and you told us this product was spiked.
Yes.
That is not correct.
Yep, so we're not finding protein spiking in this product.
So this is perfectly fine.
So there's no protein spike in this product.
It's a complete turnaround.
We presented your inaccurate test results to Canadians. You stood by those test results. What do you say to that?
I think this is it's a real challenge with testing of this sort. When you're testing any of these products, there are going to be these issues, and so.
But you never mentioned that to us before. You said we'll test. Here are the results. I stand by them.
Yep, absolutely. And so this is why we're here.
We pushed Fanadar for a precise explanation. He doesn't have one. Says he's still doing research.
We presented the test results to the companies, and they disputed them strongly. But you stood by the test results. Mm-hmm. How come?
Hey, we've done this test more than 100 times, and we haven't seen an issue like this.
We still don't know exactly what happened, but want to know what might have happened. We head to McMaster University in Hamilton.
This is your lab?
Yes.
Stuart Phillips is a scientist who studies the effects of protein supplements on humans. He's helping us understand lab testing.
When a lab gets something wrong, what are some of the possible reasons for that?
Well, like anything else in life, I think when a lab gets something wrong, human error, contaminated dirty glassware, a machine malfunction, there are all kinds of reasons why things can go wrong. And of course, they do go wrong.
So we just got bad information?
I think you got a lab that made a mistake.
But as we discovered, it wasn't just one mistake. We tell Fanadar that his inaccurate results prompted us to retest Pfizer's emergency.
And you told us that this only had 1/3 of the vitamin C that the label claimed, but
Sure.
Our test results say this product has 100% of the vitamin C in it.
Got it.
That there's nothing wrong with this product according to the packaging claims.
Yes.
So you got that wrong too.
I think there's a lot of things that we could go into of why that might have happened, and our job is just constantly to pursue that 100% perfection, even when we aren't hitting it. And so in this situation, we've learned, and we have a new method.
It's a little late for Marketplace,
Yes.
because we've reported results that are wrong.
Yes.
And this is a hard story for us to tell. You know, personally and our team, we've had a lot of sleepless nights knowing that we trusted an established lab and you guys were wrong.
And we're incredibly frustrated.
You left a voicemail for our Marketplace team apologizing for getting the results wrong.
Yep.
Do you feel responsibility for that?
I do, and it's incredibly frustrating for us because this is all the work we do. We're constantly testing products. This is our day-to-day job, and there's no one we can put that blame on other than us.
We're reviewing our testing protocols at Marketplace and how we work with labs.
Should people be skeptical now of test results from labs?
It would make me a little bit sad if everybody walked away and said, this is how testing labs work. There's always problems, because it undermines everybody else, industry and scientists, researchers alike, who do this sort of thing and on a day-to-day basis. So that would be, I hope that's not the message that people take away.
What do you say to Canadians who got wrong information based on the test results you gave us?
So we're very sorry, and so we're apologizing to your audience, and we're promising to improve ourselves, and I think that's what we have. That's what we have for you.
Marketplace trusted a lab with top-notch credentials, and the lab got it wrong. But we also apologize. The CBC regrets giving you incorrect information and any harm it may have caused the companies in our report. We're sharing this story with you because your trust is important to us. We work hard to make sure we deliver the kind of journalism you've come to expect.